session. I'm so happy to host you today, and good to see you in person,
Yeah,
online.
yeah. Same here, and I'm thankful to you for inviting me and
Yeah.
giving me an opportunity to be on your podcast.
Yes. So, for all the listeners, I'm Ranjani Sanjay joining from Chennai, and I'm a business coach for coaches. And I have a fellow business coach with me. And I want you to introduce yourself, Sachin, before we run into the questions and the topic. So, quickly share where are you joining from, and give us a
I'm
background about what do you do.
uh, I'm joining from Mumbai. I'm from Thane, basically. I'm a BE mechanical with a diploma in marketing management and have experience of around more than 33 years in various industries. I am a manufacturer of machineries since 2005. I've been running that business successfully. And last 6 to 7 years, I have been into training coaching. Initially, I was doing it as a passion, but now I have started doing it as a profession because I found when I was an MSME, the
Mm,
thing was there were a lot of less people to help me.
mm,
So, and really means bigger businesses do need, they have their own teams, but the smaller business like MSMEs and SMEs, they don't have their teams who can, coach them or train them or something. So ventured into this. I've been successfully doing with majorly manufacturing companies. And recently I completed a 1 year training program for a hospital in Thane. It's a 150 bedded hospital.
mhm.
So I had a contract with them for a year. So I trained their entire staff along with their doctors, RMO doctors, and their consulting doctors also had taken some sessions. So that is my small introduction.
Wonderful. So, so coming from a background of being a founder yourself, and running a business, and then eventually mentoring and finding success, not just for your business, for other businesses. So that's been your journey, I would say, in
Yeah.
short. Yeah. So I look forward to this session. I'll be learning a lot from you. And this is the topic is something I would say a need of the hour for people who are in business for some time, and now they are looking for
Mhm.
the next level, who can lead as you are leading, and you are not the only person taking care of everything. So uh, as a business owner, like how you would what you would say about remaining stuck in firefighting even after years of experience. So yeah, so this is what I'm trying to say. So tell us a little background about people who are stuck and not able to give up their position to another group of leaders who can
Rajni, I
lead.
was one of them. I was one of them, was happy to say, I take decisions, I do everything, I do sales, I do production, I look into QCs, I look into developments and all blah, 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 blah. But later I understood that itself was a bigger mistake and forming, but there are a lot of businesses who don't form a second team, second line of business, second line of people. So
Yeah.
that is so over a period of time, they become a very good firefighters,
True.
but they don't grow
Yeah.
because we have limited time. It's like when you put in hours, it is 8 to 10 hours. You can maximum spend it to workplace. So how much can you work? And in that, you have a lot of distractions. You sit for one work, somebody comes with his own other problem. You try to solve that. The third person comes in, so you don't have time to work on the business more.
Yeah.
So that is where the business gets stuck. And I was also at the same position. I was lucky to get a mentor and I came out of it. So that
Yeah.
is it.
And I think you are being that the you are being that mentor for others who can do that, how you could get out of that situation, and create the second line of leaders. So moving on, I just want to know, like, the next question would be the common delegation mistakes founders make, that keep them trapped in their operations. So what do you think, like, what is stopping them? What was the belief, or or maybe the control side of it, or what was it that helps them like not to delegate, and when they delegate, what mistakes they do?
Most of them whom I'm working with, I try when I start working, they say, "So we are delegating,
Okay.
but I am not able to get free from the day-to-day activities." What they do is they delegate tasks.
Hmm.
They don't delegate responsibilities. And there's another way also. They will give responsibilities, but they will not give them the complete authority to
Complete
decide.
work. Okay.
So responsibilities without authority doesn't work. So they don't understand this. And again, they try to hold something, if in case he does a mistake, in case. So main thing is, if you are delegating to your second line, you should see that those people are definitely capable of taking it. They are able to decide and take a decision forward. They should not wait for you. So delegating responsibilities with complete authority would be a better way of working than giving task wise. Because a task is completed, again you are involved to give another task, see how the task is completed. Then they again fall back on you for
Hmm.
some or the other reasons. So this is not happening, that is not happening. So you will never get free in that way. So delegating responsibilities with authority will help you to come out a little bit faster. That is what I feel.
Yeah, this is a beautiful line that you said, no? Like something to take away from this conversation is like delegation is not just limited to just giving, just keeping that task away from, off your table to somebody else. It's
Yes.
about really giving the responsibility and ownership of, making that task get completed the way it is designed, and at the same time have the authority to take decisions, no?
Yes. That is again very important.
Yeah, so these are the pieces where the delegation mistakes happen. Yes. So can you give us an example, no, for example, so for people can relate, if at all, if it works for you. So when it comes to delegation, if there is an example that from your business or from your client business that.
See, I'll give you an example. If there's a sales force, if I have a sales team,
Mhm.
I then give them a responsibility of going out in the market, selling a product or marketing a product and then selling it off. The final decision of the discount structure or whatever it is, finalization, I keep on holding it here. So
Okay.
they keep on calling me. So this is what has happened. This is what is the thing. What should we do? So
Hmm.
again, I am trapped because I again have to be attentive there. I have to leave my work and I have to be a personal assistance to them. So I
Yes.
am employing myself for them. It's clear. Again, it happens in production also. You give a responsibility, you give a deadline of a product. This has to get delivered. This, but while negotiating, please come for the final negotiation. Bring them to me, the
Hmm.
purchase people. They negotiate. They come back to you, and you try to negotiate, and you feel happy because you have reduced the price. So
Hmm.
these small things, keep you engaged into day-to-day activities, and there where you are not free and you're not free to work on your business. You are working in the business always.
Yeah.
So that is
So
where you get distracted.
yeah, as firefighting, and at the same time, putting your nose in every smaller and bigger decisions that your team needs to take.
You should feel happy for that. Even I used to feel happy.
Okay, so this looks like, this mother-in-law saga will happen at home, no? The mother-in-law has to say, no, a comment or a feedback for
Yes.
every small and big things that happen in the kitchen or in the household. It's pretty much of, that kind of a scenario.
A little salt is less. You put, this
Yeah,
is not good. This is how you make. This
yeah.
is how you sell. This is how you make. The procedure is wrong. That's all.
I think, no, yeah. So let's not deviate from the topic now. So, what does a true second line look like beyond the job titles? No.
Rajni, I'll tell you one thing. Forming a second line. is a not a easy task. Initially, you have to find out people whom you can create a second line of. You have
Hmm.
to do initial hand holding with them. You have to train them properly. Because if you don't train them, and normally what people do is they take experienced people,
Yeah.
they have come from a different working culture,
Hmm.
they have come from a different company, where the company's image in the market is something different, their working culture is different, they're working, everything is different. So they come into your organization and you feel like they should take the responsibility and start heading the company. So that is the biggest mistake we do. We don't train them, we don't handhold them. Initially, when you appoint anybody, you should handhold that person to a particular level. And when you feel that he is in line with your aims and goals of the company, then give responsibilities, delegate those responsibilities with authorities. And the people whom you're delegating should feel like an ownership of the company. They should be able to think, they should be able to decide and solve. They should
Yeah.
not come to you with problems. They should come to you to discuss with problems and solutions. There are problems which
Yeah.
people are, sometimes they get confused what to do. I'm not really getting it. So I normally tell them wherever I go now, I tell them don't come with me come with me to with problems.
Hmm.
Come with solutions. We will discuss those solutions. We will come out with a solution which is good.
Hmm.
So people who are taking the ownership, who are ready to take a risk, that is another factor.
Hmm.
Who are ready to decide on your behalf as a owner, those people can be your second line.
Hmm. So this is actually a lot of work, and this is actually, it takes a process.
Yes,
Really,
it's a process.
it's a process. It's not like, you hired somebody, or you got someone, and magic will happen. So it's a process. And as a business owner, like, whether it's a manufacturing company or any company for that matter, like, ideally, what is the time that they should, like, maybe 2 years down the line, or depending on the size of the company also, you can suggest, like, when a founder can start thinking of really getting that second line, you know preparing that I should now start working on it, so that eventually I can be free and do more, so that I can do more for the company to grow. So what is
Rajni, I'll tell you those. There's no thumb rule of number of years in this.
okay?
The moment the owner feels that everything is dependent on him, and if he is not there for 2 days, the work is held up. So the company is dependent on the owner who is running the factory. So that is the point where he of creating a second line. It is not number of years, like 2 years, 3 years. Probably in a year, the company flourishes.
Yes.
They start doing well. But if you tell after 2 years, so they'll wait for 2 years till it comes to the bottleneck and then say, now it is too late.
Yeah.
So moment you feel like everything is dependent on me, all the decisions I have to take, and if I am not there for even a single day,
Hmm.
calls when I'm at home due to XYZ reason, or I'm on a leave, with my family, I'm going out, and I get calls from the office, sir, this is what has happened, what to do.
Hmm.
That is the time you really have who will look after your business when you are not there. So you should be able to step out of the business without effect.
Yeah.
That is it. There's no time frame as such.
Okay, so that means when you really see that the number of tasks, number of activities that you're doing in the business, and versus on the business, and yeah, when you're on a holiday, you're less on a holiday, still working, wherever you are. That these are the signs, like, it's high time that you start building your second line, and start working towards that. You can still have a peaceful holiday, and yet the company or the work is going on as desired.
Because
So
it is same as if I'm working for some company and people are dependent on me. I keep on attending calls even though I'm on a holiday.
yeah, so that is a sign, or like, if you are not able to do it, then that is also a sign that you should start. immediately. So yeah, so one important question, maybe, I don't know, this would be part of your program that you offer, like how do you, create that, or understand like you're controlling, versus the accountability is set for the team to handle, and you're not micromanaging. How do you create that for the founder to, achieve that?
There, most of the business owners do blunders. They delegate, they delegate responsibilities, but they want to know each and everything, how it is going on, what they are doing. They are micromanaging then also.
Yes.
Concentrate on the outcomes. You should concentrate. You should, be. You should be looking at outcomes. You weigh those outcomes. It's good, bad, or it is whatever it is. Don't get into day-to-day activities. What are you doing? Why are you doing? And how are you doing? This is not the way to do it. But at the same time, yes, another important thing is you should see that the second line who is working for you are not biased.
Hmm.
They are leaders. What are leaders according to you? Can you tell me?
No, I would say leaders are somebody who, has that ownership, and they have the courage to take responsibility, and both the situation, good
Yes,
and bad.
good and bad. And second thing is I would add on to this is the good leader is one who create leaders,
Yeah,
who
absolutely.
doesn't take, the team works for him, and the whole, credit goes, I have done, we have done it. So the person who works as we have done it
Yeah.
and gives the credit to somebody else, then taking, because the management knows that I am the second line. So I am those people are performing, right? So there's no point in
Mm.
me taking the credit. So if the person, the right leader or the correct leader, the good leader should create leaders. He should not be a leader himself. He should create leaders. He should train those people,
Hmm.
and he should train those people to take his own responsibilities. So he creates another line and he works something else on.
Yeah.
That is a good leader, and don't do micromanagement.
Yes.
Don't look into day-to-day activities. Don't poke your nose everywhere. Just see the outcomes, weigh
Yeah.
those and go ahead.
So, leadership is also about empowering others to become
Yes.
leaders and giving
Yes.
them the opportunity and space to show up, rather
Yes.
than dominating them and, controlling. So, yeah,
Yes.
it is
You
something.
should.
Yes, and it is something for the founder to, you know develop themselves in a way, the skills, like they are successful in turning an idea into, a successful
Yes.
business. That's leadership,
Yeah.
definitely. But the growth, the sustainability of the business depends on how you create leaders now, like you create your own copies. So, tell me a little bit about your program, Sachin. Like, how who are the right candidates for you? Who are the people you work with, and and how is the process of onboarding, or what kind of services you offer? So, can you share, like, somebody who's listening and want to know, you know?
Look, see, I've been working with manufacturing companies where it is my niche because being an engineer, I can give a lot of inputs. I can foresee things very well.
Yeah.
But fortunately, I've been working with even doctors. I've been working with lawyers, doctors, lawyers. They also need a coaching because this how they create. There's one of my client, is to go to the clinic and sit from day morning till afternoon, come back in the evening, go again in the evening till night 10 o'clock. She used to sit and wait for the patients to come in. Now she visits different clinics on appointments only.
Wow. Wonderful.
So that you should turn around things by thinking something different. So I normally work with majorly I work with MSMEs who are into manufacturing sectors. Traders also I do work, but manufacturing, trading, technical things, engineering product is my niche.
Mm-hmm.
And I work in a different way. I their place many a times. Observe the day-to-day activities. I observe the owner's activities. I observe the company's activities going on. I try to just observe what are the gaps,
Hmm.
and then try to formulate a program. I don't have a standard program which I work on, because everybody has a different requirement.
Yes.
So normally there are a lot of programs. I don't say they're bad; they're very good, because I have also attended a lot of programs like this. And there are trainers who have trained me. So
Yes.
yeah, so it is not that, but there what happens, they give you a broader picture. You
Hmm.
have to pick whatever is possible for you, and you have to leave whatever is not. But implementation is another which important thing is, you go for a session, you attend the session. That nasha is only for few days, and after that few days you get into your day-to-day activities, and you just tend to forget everything, and you again go into firefightings and your day, and
Yeah.
the learned thing vanishes off. And the day you realize, hey, I had learned, but I didn't implement.
Lie.
Now I will try to do that. Now doesn't come. So I work with entrepreneurs. I make them implement
Hmm.
things. I see that I take their weekly reports. I
Hmm.
have my team. Initially, I personally work with them. Then later
Yeah.
part, I leave it to my team to work with it. But initially, I personally work weekly reports. I go into the daily reports. They have to give
Hmm.
me daily reports. Whether I read it after 2 3 days, that is immaterial. And then weekly reports and the program for the next week.
Okay.
Because another point is planning, and everything you
Hmm.
start should have a deadline.
Hmm.
If I start designing a part or manufacturing a part, there should be a deadline for it. Otherwise, I'm doing like recently, I with my one of my client, his son, he was making a website. Last 2 months, he's making a website. I said, "You can you pass on whatever you have made?" And
Hmm.
whatever he had made, he has made it. He has taken efforts. I'm not saying he has not taken efforts, but whatever he has done, it was not even 2 3 days job.
Hmm. Okay.
So everything what you start should have a deadline. You should have a plan for next day. Write down what was done, what was incomplete, what is why it was incomplete, and what are you going to do tomorrow. So I slowly cultivate a habit of planning,
Hmm.
initially for a shorter period, then
Yeah.
for a little longer period. And I see my clients whom I'm working for a longer period, we are planning for 3 years and we are working with.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
So we have a 3 year plan which consists of everything, your developments, your diversifications, your market entries. Second is even financials. What time you're going to do what, for that what finances you're going to get required, from where are you going to arrange those funds, how much are you going to take loans, how much are you going to create your own funds, that is also important. So I work with them in their business initially for at least a year or two, and then leave them on their own. So that is how I work with them. Any
Wonderful.
more questions you can ask?
So, what are the best ways to reach? Like somebody listening and they would like to connect with you. Where are you most active? How do we connect with you?
I'm active on LinkedIn,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
or they can directly contact me on my by WhatsApp or the mobile number.
Okay.
Normally, if I'm busy, I don't pick up the call. So I tell my people, if I don't pick up the call, WhatsApp a message, I'll get back to you. So because there are training sessions, I'm basically on Maharashtra government panel also as a trainer since
Okay.
last 4 years.
Wow.
Sessions, if I'm there for training sessions, I keep my mobile upside down, so I don't even look at my mobiles. Even
Mm.
if I'm coaching a client, also, I don't take any phone calls. So I read those messages and get back to them later.
So the best way to reach you is LinkedIn. Like they can drop a message and then no
Yes.
conversation can get started. So wonderful. So one more question I have about this. The name that you have, no, cerebral business transformers. How did you know come coin this word? No, and what is the story behind?
I was initially posing me as a business coach and a trainer.
Mm-hmm.
I have a mentor who is an uncle of my best friend.
Okay.
So when I used to have conversation with him every weekend, so he used to ask me what you're doing, how are you working. He says, "Boss, It is something different. So why don't you name yourself different? So
Okay.
cerebral is the name given by him to me. He suggested me you put a cerebral and transformational. Yes, because I
Yeah.
like to transform business. I don't want them to be the same what they are doing. I want to transform. So I work for a transformation. I don't just coach them for business because all the businesses I don't know anything. I'm
Yeah.
not God. Neither of us. They know their business very well. They
Yes.
only need a person to transfer their business into automation in a bigger way. So that is how the name came into picture. And now
Yeah.
you'll ask me about the spelling also.
No, no, no.
Anyways, as a hobby, I am also an astronumerologist. I'm a Vastu consultant. I've done my certifications in that also. Now I'm pursuing my Kundli also recently.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Okay. Yeah.
doing
You
that.
told me you have a class. Yes.
No, no, no. I don't have a class today. It's tomorrow. It's Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays.
Yeah.
So
So
that is how that numerology has changed my name.
yeah, no, no, it is, it helps, like, no, any information, any knowledge that serves us to move faster, quicker to our goals and help people more, give
Yeah,
that to the people and let them have the results that they desire and deserve. That's the job of a, teacher, coach, trainer, whatever name you want to give. So I was really curious about your cerebral business transformation, and that's a cool thing, positioning differently. And all those people, there are almost 10 people watching this live. Thank you so much for no being there till the end. And if you are inspired or no or curious about no learning more from Sachin, then connect with him on LinkedIn.
now
And
you can even get in touch with Rajni and she'll be able to pass it on to me.
yes,
So we are working together. I work with Rajni as a team. So we'll be together always.
so we are already partners because we are in the same game. It's just that we look different and the way we approach things are different, but we both are here for growth, success and happiness for business owners, entrepreneurs, so thank you so much, Sachin, for gracing. And it was lovely talking. Maybe we can have more conversations, more topics to explore. and
Definitely.
and I
I
look
would love
forward
to.
I look forward to connecting you again.
Sure.
And have a great evening. And
You too.
soon.
Thanks a lot.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye for now.